So what we'll be discussing today is just a few kind of exciting marketing updates that's happening here at Strengths Partnership, and just really wanted to use this as an opportunity to run through these developments with you. So today we'll be discussing the new StrengthScope website that I've been working with the team on in the last few months. An update regarding the mega project. I know you guys will have heard about this recently, so just giving you kind of further updates on that. StrengthScope Leader, obviously we launched that in February this year, so just Patrick's mainly going to run through kind of key successes around StrengthScope Leader. We've got the AP conference in June, so again wanted to use this as an opportunity just to run through some pointers around that. We've got an update on StrengthScope cards. We've got some new branding bits to talk about. We have the monthly email, so hopefully you guys receive this on a monthly basis from myself, and marketing materials.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Right, so StrengthScope website. So this is something that's really exciting for us. We are designing and developing the front end of the website, and this is we're kind of busily working away on that at the moment, and we're looking to launch this around August time. And I just wanted to, you'll see that it's a very different kind of look and feel to what our current StrengthScope website is like. So on the next couple of slides, I'll just show you a few screenshots of the new design, just to give you a little taster. But as you can see, this is going to be the homepage of the StrengthScope website. So this is very much a first draft of the design, so it's likely to change. There's going to be a few tweaks here and there, but this is the general design that we're going for. And this is also an idea of how a page is going to look. So as you can see, we're very much working towards moving towards kind of more icons rather than use of imagery. So the idea is to just really freshen up our brand and just make it reflect more kind of the values and what we're trying to say as a company, and just simplify it really, and we're trying to use less words and more imagery and icons to just make things a lot clearer. And we're hoping this website is going to be a lot more user-friendly. We're going to have clearer customer journeys. As you can see, it's going to be a lot more modern. And like I said, the idea of reflecting our brand is crucial with this website.
This should be just a point to add on to that. We're really excited about this website. Well, I'm excited about it, especially because when we're talking about ideas such as credibility. So if you're looking to position StrengthScope as a credible tool to large corporate organizations, this website is going to be so important in terms of helping you to create that credibility with your customers. And as you can see, it's clean, it's professional, it's really, really business focused, and it's got that credible professional look through the whole thing. Whereas we're not saying the old website doesn't have that, but we just feel this is a huge step forward in that sense. So hopefully this should really add some real weight to the proposition you're looking to put forward to your customers. Sorry, I just thought I'd interrupt.
No, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for adding that. And yes, the information is going to be a lot clearer. And once I get the final designs through, I'm happy to share those with you guys as well, so you can have a look.
Yeah, so I think Rachel, it's a good point. Yeah, so Rachel, just a question's just come on in the chat from Rachel. It's a good question. So as you can see, if you go back, is there any examples here? But we're actually using American English as opposed to UK English. It'd be good. Maybe do you have any sort of answer to this?
Yeah, I mean, it was decided. So as you can see, the StrengthScope website is going to be leading a bit of a rebrand, and we've been looking at our language, which again we'll share with you. And we decided to go forward using international English. And this is basically to represent that we are an international business, and we want our language to reflect that going forward in all of our communications.
Yeah, so it's not American English, Rachel. It is actually international English, which obviously doesn't have all the spelling changes that an American English would have, but there is some changes, such as using Z in organisation. And again, that's been a very deliberate strategy for us as we look to create a truly international feel. And yeah, it's polarizing opinion a little bit, but we believe that it ultimately will help us with the credibility piece. So hope that answers the question or the point. But yeah, keep them coming. Sorry.
No, go for it. So the project that I'm managing, the StrengthScope website, is, if you like, going to be the face of a much bigger project that we're working on. So we're calling it the Mega Project. I think you guys have heard a lot about this now, but we're super excited. This is going to be a huge overhaul of the current system. Jenny, our project manager, is project managing this, and she is communicating with the whole team, and I think you guys would have heard from her as well. And in terms of formal communications, that's going to start around mid-May. So that's going to be emails, webinars, and the key is just to get you guys up to date with the new system and the new functionality, and make sure that you're super comfortable with it when it's launched. So again, you'll find out a lot more about Mega Project in the very near future, but just some of the kind of key points that you will be seeing in the new system. So it's going to be a lot more engaging. So it's going to have a lot clearer customer journeys again behind the scenes. It's going to have a similar branding to what I just showed you on the front end of the website. So it's going to look really engaging and nice as well. There's going to be a shop, which is exciting, so it makes it really easy for clients and customers to purchase. And a huge part of the new system is a developmental area, and this is going to enable end users to review their strengths, share their strengths via social media, and they're going to be able to create a personalized development plan. And we're going to have some cool kind of videos behind there, just showing individual strengths and what these mean to people, just to kind of bring it all to life a bit, and just really create an area that people can come back and visit and really engage with StrengthScope, rather than just kind of do your profile and be on their way.
Yeah, it's genuinely exciting in terms of the back end system, and it's difficult sometimes to get across what that's going to look like for you as vendors, and also for the end customer. And again, one of the things that Esther has brought up is this idea of translation. This is very much part of the second phase of Mega Project. So we're not able to translate or using the current system, whereas Mega Project is going to facilitate in a very straightforward, easy way that for us to be able to translate this into potentially other languages. I know there's been individual conversations going on with a number of you in regards to translating into the languages that are necessary for you. And this very much will facilitate that. And again, it's something that we're going to be marketing very heavily once we've got those firm timelines in place. And again, if it's possible, can we pick that up on a one-to-one basis with you in regards to your specific territories? But what the exciting thing for us is the system will now be able to cater for multiple different languages in a way that it hasn't been so far, and that's a huge selling point, not only for for you guys, because you're going to be wanting these translations, but again, when you're looking to position this idea of credibility to large corporates, they want to know that we're an international brand. They want to know that we can deal with their sort of disparate workforce, and this is something that we're able to do with this new system. And again, it's going to add some real value to our customers. Rachel, that's another question. So there, again, more specific. Again, Rachel, focusing on the detail focus for Rachel here, I think. But we've got Rachel mentioning, when you say Mega Project, you're referring to wireframe.
Yeah, so sorry, Mega Project is something that we're using internally, and I thought it was kind of communicated externally as well. But it's essentially the rebuilding of the whole system we're calling the mega project. So the wireframes is very much part of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it does include wireframes, but when we talk about the mega project, we mean the whole back end of the system. Yeah. So as soon as you log in, that whole back end in terms of the development and design, that's what we're calling mega project.
Yeah, I think good description of the whole thing. Mega project. Have you ever heard that here? That phrase? It's just all the back end system. I don't know if we're going to use it as part of our marketing.
No,
question,
no.
But it's mega because it's not just one work stream. It combines the website. It combines translations. It combines updating the profiles. There's an awful lot of stuff that we're doing. It combines the e-commerce functionality that Jenny's doing all this, and again that will very much tie into the work that we do with you guys as well. But yeah, it's a really big mega thing.
Yeah, and sorry Danielle.
I just wanted to add to Sarah's point there about the development area. That's something that's recently been added to the project spec. It wasn't initially included, so it's another exciting part of the system that's being built, and I'm sure you'll hear more about that in the coming weeks from Jenny. But just going to add to our, as Patrick's been mentioning, credibility and ability to holistically measure and apply strength.
Mm-hmm. So like I said, you're going to be hearing from Jenny in the next couple of weeks in terms of what this means to you. But we also see this as a great opportunity, a great selling opportunity, and a great way to attract new customers. So myself and Patrick are going to be working closely to create a launch campaign around this, just to really show the real value and benefits of this new system. And like I say, create a campaign around this. So again, we'll share that with you, and it would be great if that's something that you can help us communicate as well to your APs and any new potential clients. Because like we say, we see this is a huge project for us. It's really exciting, and we just want to make sure, you know, we're making everyone aware of all the awesome benefits that it's going to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so just on that note, so that's going to be made up. We'll be running some internal webinars here like this, but we want you to be comfortable in terms of inviting your key clients, or if not, yourselves just attending, so you can sort of get the information you need and disseminate that across your respective sort of clients, really, because we want to make sure that the service is consistent across everyone, whether they're a direct client of ours here in the UK or one of your sort of contacts out there in the region. So yes, we'll be letting you know about them. But yeah, it'll be a great opportunity for you to learn more.
Right. So the next slide is about StrengthScope Leader. So I'll pass over to Patrick, and he can give us all an update on StrengthScope Leader.
Okay. So you've probably heard from me quite a lot, either in marketing emails or on these kind of presentations. Myself and Danielle have done an awful lot of work around promoting StrengthScope Leader, and I'm just keen to kind of give you some headlines from our point of view in terms of how it's been going since we launched it in early February, and since I did the last webinar to the IPs and resellers, which was on the launch. So since we've done that, we've run about six or seven external introduction webinars, and obviously we get around sort of 20 bookings per session, which we've been kind of filling up on. But the important stat is the second one down there, which is that we've actually had 68 new clients and existing clients attend the full 1-hour webinars just to learn about what StrengthScope Leader is. There's huge interest from the market on this, and it's not only opening doors for us within clients that we have who's got an awareness of StrengthScope, it's opening doors for us to clients who we've never even dealt with at all, because it's something about the leadership profiler and the fact that this is not out there is getting people to reach out to us and get interested. And as you can see, we've created some really great pipeline, and there's some clients there that are now really excited about using StrengthScope Leader specifically. So Channel 4, Paperchase, Thermo Fisher, and all these guys, they're coming to us and they're going, can we learn more about this? We're actually starting to run some introduction sort of sessions face-to-face. We're going out to Cranfield later on this week, you know, the Business University. We've met with University of Worcester. There's loads of other different institutions who want to learn more about this, because it's something that is more and more at the forefront of organisational strategy. And it's very much the early days. Again, we're not able to say we've got thousands and thousands of orders coming through, but there's some initial pilot sessions that are starting to get booked, which are really exciting. Esther, good question. We will always market, we are always welcome anybody to join the webinars, and people from outside of the UK have been joining on the webinars, because obviously we've been marketing on this on social media and through email shots and everything like that. What we really want you to be comfortable doing is you be comfortable introducing the webinars to your customers, and even if they do come on these direct webinars, we'll always pass them back to you to manage. These are resources for you to take advantage of, as well as our direct customers. And again, we want them, they're very much just an introduction and a high level overview of what it's all about. And yeah, we're more than happy to send you some more info on that, because yeah, it's ultimately what we're doing. We want to create some real interest on this, and it's something that's really, really relevant to our clients. So we're really excited about that, and there's some great stories already. One of our partners, one of our accredited partners, has actually bought 15 profiles from us, and he's running, and he's going to be delivering a day-long workshop to 15 strategic entrepreneurs, all on StrengthScope Leader. All of them are business owners, and all of them are really excited by what this 360 can do. And just imagine the impact that that could have. If we can nail that particular session, there's 15 business leaders in the room, and imagine the scope for them to come back and in their respective organisations and look for some support in terms of creating a business-wide strengths-based culture. It's absolutely huge, and that's just one of the examples that we've got. So yeah, more than happy to share some stats and some more info on that. But really what I was just keen to do is, this is what we're doing directly. It's creating some great noise and some great sort of momentum for us as the UK vendor and developer, as you like. We want you guys to be doing that out in your regions, because there's some really great opportunity for you to use this as well. So yeah, that's it.
And it's also, for those of you who participated in the beta testing or had people participate from your side in beta testing for StrengthScope Leader over the last year, great opportunity to follow up with them now if you haven't done so already. Let them know StrengthScope Leader is available and they can start buying.
Yeah, definitely. Those people who had a taster already, we need to be following up with those people. And yeah, just let us know if you need any specific support on that, because myself and Danielle are doing this an awful lot, so we probably come up against any of the concerns that you're thinking you're going to get. So just get us involved. But yeah, StrengthScope Leader is exciting. It's the future. Everyone wants it. We're going to sell thousands. We're going to make millions. It's going to be great. Yeah. Okay. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Patrick. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was our AP conference. So it's called Mobilising Positive Change Through Strengths, and it's on the 2nd of June. It's a full-day event, and it's based in London. So again, hopefully you would have seen some communications around this. I wanted to just give you an update of where we're at and how you guys can get involved. So we filled just over half of the places, and we've had some really exciting companies sign up, including PwC, AMIA, Channel 4, and some guys from EDF Energy, which is really exciting. And I know a few of you are joining us, which is awesome, and hopefully over the next couple of weeks we can see a few more sign-ups from you guys as well. And if you can't make it, please do extend the invitation to your APs, because we'd love to see them there. So on this slide, I've just popped the agenda on there just to run through again with you what the day is going to look like. So we've got David Zinger, who's a leader speaker in employee engagement. So he's going to be opening the session. We are then moving on to application masterclasses. So this is really great, because it's going to give people kind of bite-sized little tasters of our masterclasses that we're currently running on a public schedule. So they'll really be able to kind of get a good feel for these. There's the opportunity to share learning and networking, and we're also inviting people to run case studies and run through the kind of success stories that they've had. So getting kind of a really good understanding of how strength is being used and how successfully it's being used in different companies of different industries and sizes. That's really great. So again, we've got networking and we've got panel discussions and a final keynote from Mike Pegg, who again is a strengths guru. So we see this as a really exciting opportunity. It's going to be full of interactive sessions, hearing from kind of key leaders in the industry, as well as the opportunity to take part in strength sessions and really see how StrengthScope and its applications have progressed over the last year, because we've been busy developing all this stuff of helping people embed StrengthScope into their companies, and this day is going to be a really great opportunity for people to kind of see the whole package and really kind of develop their knowledge and skills around StrengthScope.
Yeah, it's definitely something that's getting more and more interest as we get closer to the event. We initially were going to kind of limit this to accredited partners only, but as we started talking to people about it, a lot of our kind of clients who aren't necessarily themselves accredited partners wanted to take part because they wanted to sort of have an opportunity to meet other people, so who are doing something similar. And again, we've got people from all different levels of strengths-based interactions and integration. So we've got some of our most key clients who are going to be there, who use strengths in everything they do, who use StrengthScope all over the show. And we've also got some brand new clients. So Channel 4, the L&D department from Channel 4 are going to be coming. There's going to be about 5 or 6 of them there. And they're going to be accredited sort of the week later. And they're coming for this for a very different reason, because they want to meet people further on down the line and see how they're doing it. So I guess what we're really keen to do is highlight that to everyone here, because I know a lot of you it's going to be a long trip, but if there is any way you can be there, it would be great for us to see you there, and we're convinced you're going to get some real value out of it. But at the very least, if you're speaking to large customers who've got an international presence, mention this. You never know. They may have some offices in the UK where they can send some representatives along, and they'll get some huge value out of it. We had the conversation with ASDA, and they're going to be finding some people who are based close to London to come along, because again they've got some real price concerns, but they decided, there's going to be some really great value out of this. Yes, so Rach, so there's 2 questions here. So first of all, Michelle has said, is Mike Pegg American or English? I don't know him. Mike Pegg's
I think he's English.
Yeah,
English,
English.
I think. Well,
Yeah.
if you go on the site, on our site, there is some bios and some specs around all the people who are going to be on the day. But yeah, he's written some great books around how to use strengths as part of coaching, and he is very much a guru in the strengths world. So those people who, you've got a bit of a kind of an interest away from just the practical use of StrengthScope, he's going to really be able to put some more kind of flesh on the bones there.
David Zinger, I think, is Canadian.
So
Yeah.
David Zinger is very much an international. He's a Canadian. One of them.
over.
Yeah, he's absolutely very much a world leader in engagement. So he's not StrengthScope. He doesn't work for us, but he's very much a leader in the field of engagement. So obviously the synergies between the strengths approach and his philosophy is quite considerable, and he's going to be doing some great work there. Rachel's asked a question, so are you suggesting we might mention this to the AP conference to our clients? Very much so, Rachel. I really think that any of your contacts who are looking to use strengths more and more would get a huge amount of value from attending the conference. In fact, we're really encouraging that. Of course, they will always remain your contacts. We're not there to kind of try and create a direct relationship where there is a relationship already. But in fact, we're just wanting to give people the opportunity to meet others who are doing something similar. And again, from the feedback that we're getting from our direct customers, they're seeing an awful lot of value in that. So yeah, very much so. We'd hope you would be looking to bring them with you. In an ideal world, you'd bring loads of them with you, and we just all sit you on the same table, so you can all kind of come together. But it's just a great opportunity. Sorry again, I'm just reading.
No, that's perfect. And yeah, so everything Patrick said really, and it would be great to see you there as well, so we can.
I think Rachel, you're coming, aren't you? It's weird. I'm just talking about yeah.
Great. Perfect. But you'll hear more. You'll hear more from the next from us in the next couple of weeks about this anyway. So and if you feel you need any more information from us to be able to promote that to your clients, then please do let us know.
We have got the information posted up on Yammer. You'll see it's next to my face a few times, and I posted one yesterday, so it should be easy to find.
Brilliant.
Perfect. Thank you. Right, Strengthscope cards. So again, in line with our new brands, we're looking at our kind of key materials and just bringing that up to date with our lovely new branding and colours. So for you guys, the Strengthscope cards, you'll see a huge change in these as well. Again, as you can see, they're a lot more modern, better use of colours, we feel. And also a real kind of key thing around this project was making sure that our materials are more kind of universal and more global in their look and feel. So again, this is really exciting for us. Hopefully you agree that there's kind of a significant improvement on the current ones. These are going to be available towards the end of this month. So as soon as the artwork is ready, I'll make sure between myself and Danielle, we'll make sure this is available to you. Yeah, in May time. Sorry. Perfect. So you'll be hearing again from us soon regarding those. So something relatively recently that I've started doing is sending a monthly email to you all towards the end of the month. So the main purpose of this really is to communicate some of the articles and blogs that we've been writing. So we're being very intentional outside in terms of content creation. We have a content plan that we're working towards. We're regularly producing new content. We work very closely with a PR company who help us promote this through the channels that we're targeting, and we've had some great successes recently, which I wanted to share with you. And one of them was this article, "What We Can Learn from Ed Sheeran." So that was posted in HR Grapevine, and we saw 738 shares via social media. So that's pretty significant, because as you can imagine, all these people that are sharing are going to have lots of contacts that are seeing this. So we think we're creating between the teams some great content, and a real thing that we want to do is to make sure that we're promoting this and people are getting to read all our lovely great content. So hopefully you find it useful when I pass it through to you guys on a monthly basis for your own kind of learning and sharing, but also hopefully you'll find an opportunity to pass this on to your clients potentially if you think it's appropriate. So I know a few of you do share this via LinkedIn and Twitter, so thank you very much for doing that. And again, I believe Danielle shares this via Yammer, so all the information is there and accessible to you. So thank you very much for those that are helping out. And finally, we just wanted to talk you through something new that we're developing here. We're calling it a sales binder again internally, but I'm sure this is going to change. And it's very much bringing together and updating. A lot of it will be kind of existing information that we're updating into the current brands, but it's going to be a pack, and it's going to include kind of all the key information that we use to help sell and market Strengthscope. And
Yeah.
Patrick, I don't know if you want to talk about this a bit more, because it's kind of your little baby.
This has been my kind of my little mini project since I've joined here, and I guess the vision I had was to have a kind of a pack that I have in my bag at all times, that if I turn up at any meeting to talk to someone about StrengthScope or the strengths-based approach, I've got the collateral and the information in there that's completely up to date, that's completely branded, that's completely sort of coherent and makes sense and is really kind of slick, so that immediately it's giving this impression that we are a credible, serious organisation who know what they're doing in that space, rather than having to kind of run around and sort of pull together a load of information or do stuff off the top of your head. It's really powerful to have some visual collateral with you to support those meetings. We do have a lot of this stuff already. A lot of this stuff isn't going to be sort of reinventing the wheel, but basically we're going to be creating this and just making this really tied in with the branding that Sarah's been doing, ties in with all the wonderful stuff we're doing with the website and all that kind of thing, and is just there ready to go. So again, what we're keen to do is make this available to all of you guys, so you've almost got this as well, because if you're sitting in front of a client looking to sort of position this approach, this is potentially something that can really benefit you. In addition to that, one of the things that again we're looking to do is make sure this collateral can be co-branded with your specific contact information on it. So if you feel like leaving it with a client, and again there'll be the opportunity for you to do that, it won't be necessarily pushing them towards the StrengthScope website, although they probably will do. Some of them will do, given the fact that the branding is like that. But the idea is it's very much promoting your position as a distributor of the services. So yeah, we're very close to getting there. Once it's 100% ready, we'll definitely make it available to you on Yammer we'll send you it and everything like that. But I think for me the vision was for it to be a kind of physical object. So although we'll make it available on Yammer, we sort of really encourage you to kind of print that out and bring that with you to the meeting. Rachel, as always, detail person, has asked me about timeline. So very good question. We're very close to finishing this. I think you'll see when you see it, there's quite a lot that's gone into it. And I'm expecting this to be ready by the end of this month. Is it a strength? It's a strength. A bit of strength spotting there. But yeah, so we're hoping this is going to be all ready by the end of the month. But then the next question for you guys will be, how can I get my branding on that? And again, we'll make sure there's a process in place so you've got that. But hopefully that's something that you all find really useful. For me, when I'm in front of a client, I want to have something there. And at the moment, every time I'm going in a meeting, I'm scrabbling around a little bit. So hopefully this will help that. Michelle's asked a question: does this include pictures? So what we'll include in it that's going to be really powerful, Michelle, is we're going to have some really great new case studies in there, and we're going to also have some case study snippets, and we may include a page on typical objections. It might be something that we consider, because again this is going to be an evolving document, but I've definitely got some information on objection handling that we can share with you, especially in the context of psychometrics and positioning the strengths-based approach. So the answer is not specifically, but it's definitely something that we could consider putting in. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to share some more with you over the next few weeks. And yeah, do contact me sort of direct if you want to sort of pick this up away from this session. But yeah, the sales binder for me has been a kind of long journey, but hopefully we're coming towards the end, and that's going to be a great tool and resource for you guys looking to create more opportunities within your respective territories. Okay.
Definitely. Perfect, thank you. So yeah, that's the end of our webinar slides. I just wanted to say a big thank you for all of you for joining. We are planning to do this as a quarterly thing, so using this as an opportunity to update you on all the exciting marketing and sales stuff that we're doing, although I know that Patrick does run a separate sales webinar for you guys. And this is obviously the first one that we've done, so feedback is really welcome. So anything that you think you would find more beneficial, or anything additional you'd like to hear from us, please do let us know, because we want these webinars to be as useful for you as possible. So please do let us know.
Other than that, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Done well. Crammed a lot in there. So yeah, that's it. Again, pick any questions up with us following, and yeah, we'll take it from there.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Goodbye.